What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. You know, I think they should have changed his name. He shouldn't have been the Bronze Bomber, because I think that leaves him nothing but bad luck and misfortune, because that always leaves him at number 3, just like he was at the Olympics, just like he is now in the heavyweight division. He's the number 3 heavyweight. And when I mean the number 3 heavyweight, I mean business-wise, okay? I mean really everything. He hasn't fought Joshua, right? Tyson Fury has signed an $80 million deal to fight on ESPN. If you guys haven't seen that press conference, I'll send the link below. Okay. I know he's shocked. He's looking like, fuck! You know, but that's what you get when you piss off your dance partner and try to negotiate in a particular position where you don't have a good position. See, the saving grace for Deontay Wilder was getting that fight, to fight Tyson Fury. Now it doesn't really matter what Tyson Fury does, because he got the money. He has the network. He has the power. Deontay Wilder now has to sit back, reevaluate what he's going to do. Because if he doesn't fight Fury, he's going to look like a fool. Maybe he should have been called the Alabama Banger or something like that. You know what I mean? The Alabama Assassin or something. The Country Boy Killer. I don't know. Something. Not the Bronze Bomber. Because it's just a reflection, you know, symbolism from his name on where he's at. But this goes to show you why Wilder shouldn't get the big head. That's one of my problems. The main problem I have with Deontay Wilder is shit like this. Because no one saw this coming. He just thought for sure this rematch was going to happen the way he planned it to happen. The way him and Al and Shelly and Lou and all these guys had him, 60-40, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you that. We're the A side, but guess what? Tyson Fury was like, you know what? You didn't want to come to the UK. You stated, it has to be in America. He said, okay. You know, obviously Tyson Fury wasn't happy about the first negotiations, but the fight was made nonetheless. He did the time. That's why he's looking like a damn GQ model and shit, because he knows I'm about to sign a deal that's going to change my life, that's going to put me in a position where Deontay Wilder has to come to him if he wants the fight. Okay? And the reason why Deontay's going to look like a fool, because he had an option that he should have taken, trying to be arrogant, trying to think that he's something that he's not yet. With Anthony Joshua, he had $28 million a deal with Anthony Joshua, with the rematch and all that shit included in a package, in a nice package, right? He signed out, no, we're going to go with Tyson Fury, but then going to demand certain shit from Fury's camp, like you have another choice. No, you don't. And it shows that now. Tyson Fury does. And the way they're talking, the way him and Frank Warren talking, they're signing with Bob Arum. And another question I have is, who's running the shots, Warren or Arum? Sure, they're merging because the money's there, but Bob Arum is running that shit. He's the CEO of Top Rank. So we pretty much know that. New promoter, guys, new promoter. Where does that leave Deontay Wilder? That leaves you at the ass end of the negotiation table. That's where that leads you. And you bet you're going to get down or you're going to lay down. You're going to miss that opportunity for that huge fight because Tyson Fury don't need you. He's already convinced he beats you along with a lot of other people. So Tyson Fury's like, hey, you want this fight? You're going to have to come on ESPN, Bubba. All right? What are they going to do? Deontay Wilder having the big head. This is what happens when you let shit go to your head. You get on one pay-per-view and start calling shots like you've been doing that. No, you haven't. You've been in the shadows for so long, then you come out, then you're acting brand new. And that's the problem in this situation. So the guarantee 80 million pounds. Jeez, look, Deontay Wilder, they have no choice but to work together. They have no choice but to oblige the terms that they lay out for Tyson Fury. And they only have so much time to do it now. It's the ass end of February. February's ending. This is the short month, guys. So we're looking at, if he doesn't want that fight, and look, they already said we're not going to wait for Wilder. Why? They don't need him. But honestly, they never needed Wilder. So it's the biggest game that they've ever played to anyone. I mean, hey, I didn't see it coming. I know Tyson Fury called out Deontay Wilder for a particular reason. He called him out to boost his profile, to do things exactly like he's doing, like he did. So, you know, and honestly, I don't even think ESPN will really even want that particular fight if it's a dangerous fight right now, because they want to build his brand. So if Deontay Wilder, if they still want to play like they missed a big badass and we're the A side and all that bullshit, he's going to end up losing on another deal to fight an elite fighter. Now I bet you Anthony Joshua's sitting there laughing his ass off, because they're sitting, him, Frank Warren, Tyson Fury, and Eddie Hearn, simply because now Deontay Wilder's stuck up. He's stuck in a position that he's forced to make something happen. You know? I mean, what else can he do? If he wants that fight now, if he doesn't want that fight, I'm pretty sure he can pull rank on and fight Dominic Breazeale. You know what I mean? But like I stated, guys, Deontay Wilder back in his place. You see what I'm saying? This is what happens, though. You make all these damn demands, these diva demands, because I know what was going on. And he could have had that fight. He could have had the Joshua fight. Now he looks stupid. He didn't have to lose it in the ring. His title doesn't even mean anything. Sure, Joshua still wants it, but then yet he was talking about, nah, we done with them. They thought they was the only ones that was important. We gonna show them, we gonna freeze them out. But at the same time, you froze out your damn self. You froze yourself out, because you didn't know that Tyson Fury, his profile is way beyond yours. Ask yourself this question, guys. How many contracts have Deontay Wilder signed like that? You know what I'm saying? Now, if this would be Deontay Wilder signing an $80 million deal with an unknown entity, this would be a totally different situation, but it's not. Deontay Wilder's just a fighter that's been fed crumbs all his career, and then act like he was the A side and making all these big demands, not really looking at the numbers or the projections of other fighters and their accomplishments. That's what happened. This is the direct result of that. They could have made that fight happen, but they kept dragging it on, fucking with the WBC, and the WBC was like, hey, okay, we'll give you all the time you need, Deontay Wilder, because we be crooks. All right. But now what didn't happen, now he's stuck to bow down to ESPN. And it was a power move by Tyson Fury, a smart one. I can't deny that. It was a smart move at the end of the day. You know, because Deontay Wilder, to fight someone like that is not accustomed to this type of platform, this type of elevation when it comes to big money fights. But then yet, you're gonna listen to Shelly Finkel and Lou DiBella, whoever he was listening to, by trying to play hardball, by trying to get most of the money, the bulk of the money, trying to be greedy, because now they're trying to cash out on Deontay Wilder. But what they don't realize is they've already cashed out on Deontay Wilder. He's had his pay-per-view. That's all they need to have. That's all they need to know. That's done. You know, we fought him. We got a draw with him. No, we're going to sign this $80 million deal because we're going to get what we feel that we're worth. And that's what Tyson did. Now Deontay Wilder has to sit back and either get down or lay down. You know what I mean? But again, he could fight Dominic Breazeale, because like now Dominic's like, hell, you got to fight me now. I'm your mandatory, unless the WBC upholds what they already ordered. White and Dominic Breazeale. And honestly, I want to see that fight. I hope that doesn't happen because, Deontay Wilder has to be humbled. He has to be humbled from this. He has to understand. I can't not have my team ignore calls for a super fight with the fight that everybody wants us to see, and that's Anthony Joshua. Now you see, he shouldn't have done that shit. And he was damned if you do, damned if you don't anyway. Because if he would have went in there and got outboxed by Tyson Fury, right? People are going to say, you should have took that damn money from Joshua. Now you're not getting anything. You know what I mean? Now I'm not saying the fight still won't happen. I'm just saying it's going to be a lot different now. It's not going to be like Deontay Wilder thinks or anticipated or expected. Okay. So we're looking at, now we can see what Tyson Fury, what Team Fury offers Deontay Wilder for a particular fight. Okay. We're going to see that now. And when the numbers don't come out to be good, I don't want to hear this ducking and, lowball and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what they threw in Joshua's face for that particular fight. He's lowballing the offer, this bullshit. He don't want to fight. They're just trying to do that. You see, it's a tactic where they lowball. Well, expect those type of offers now. Expect the type of what they feel that you're worth, Deontay, because that's what's going to happen. But it ain't going to be no shit you think I'm 60-40, I'm A-side. And no, not going to happen. Because he does not need you. You are put back in your place. Once again, the bronze bomber, the number 3 heavyweight in the world. But it's all his fault. He should have went for the gusto. He could have went for the glory and fought Joshua. Got the belts back like so many people advised him. But his camp didn't want to advise him, right? No. No, that's all right. We don't need Joshua. We don't need his petty money. Now what you got? No money. Or the money that Tyson Fury is going to offer you for a deal. And now that has to be approved by Bob Arum, Frank Warren, ESPN, because they're not going to allow that type of money to be given to another network. Let's just be real, guys. That's not going to happen in this situation. So Deontay Wilder is put back in his place. He's humbled automatically by default because now he can only accept the money if he really wants that fight, because he's the one that has to redeem himself, right? So he has to take the money that's offered by the network because Tyson Fury now exclusively works on ESPN. And if they come together for a fight, it's the same thing. These guys have to agree. These networks have to agree. And Showtime with the pay-per-view versus ESPN. Manny was on ESPN. So, they would have to do a pay-per-view like that. Right? But hell, what if it's on ESPN Plus? What are they going to do then? So, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. But this should be a lesson to Deontay Wilder for not being humble. That's it. If he would have humbled himself, he could have took the $12 million. And for all we know, Deontay might have knocked out Joshua. We don't know that. They never fought. But the point is, he didn't want any. I didn't want the 12.5. That's slave wages. Well, you're going to take some type of wages now. I don't know if there'll be slave wages, but you're going to have to accept smaller wages if you want the fight. And guess what? That takes sacrifice. The same sacrifice that you should have taken when you fought to fight Joshua. Oh, but nobody in the camp really thought about that. They never thought about it. They're lowballing. You know what I mean? Now you're slow rolling. So anyway, yeah, Deontay Wilder, you've been counterpunched. Ball's in your court. But anyway, guys, you tell me what you think about this video. Of course, please subscribe. You got to hit the gym. Leave your comments below. You guys been counterpunched. Peace.